All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back to Chris's Sports Corner. Real quick, man. Hope everybody's having a great Monday, man. Hope everybody's having a great Monday. Um, y'all know what it is, Motivation Monday. Man, we got to get up, get out, and get to it, baby. It's Monday. We know Monday's that drag day, man. That day you're like, oh God, oh man, come on, man. But I'm here to pump you up. Let's go. All right, man. So let's talk about it. The Los Angeles Lakers and Phil Jackson. Yep, that's right, guys. There have been multiple reports of Phil Jackson advising the Lakers about Russell Westbrook. Okay, let's go through the article, but I'm gonna cut some of it out. Let's see. Sources say Jackson, the Lakers legend and ex-fiance of owner Jenny Buss, who was present at Saturday night game against Golden State, was highlighted by the team's Twitter account. It's been in frequent contact with Buss about the team matters all season long. The complicated and often uncomfortable dynamics around the Russell Westbrook situation, in particular, are known to have drawn his interest. As unofficial consultants go, they don't get much more experienced or credible than Jackson. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, Last time, last time we seen Phil Jackson in any type of role that was not on the sideline coaching, it didn't look good in New York. I don't know if this is the answer. I don't know why he's involved in this. If he ain't gonna come down there and coach it, it means little too much to me. For one, Russell Westbrook to me is not to me, and I could be wrong. So let me know if you think I'm wrong. But the Phil Jackson Russell Westbrook dynamic don't go well with me because. I can't remember a situation where I'm like, Phil Jackson had a scenario like a Russell Westbrook. He's had the Kobe's and the Kobe's, the Mike, Shaq, Scotty. I mean the greats, the GOATs. We already know that, right? Now I will say his coaching, if he's gonna come on the sideline and coach him, I'm on board for that. Come on the sideline and coach, or hey, I want to hear. Hey, he been talking with Frank Vogel. Hey, change this, change that. That's about the role I want Phil Jackson in for the Lakers. Him trying to consult on Russell Westbrook, no. And let me see. This the part that stands out to me. Jackson has been in frequent contact with Buss about the team matters all season long. Let me say that again. All season long. They record look like all season long. Why is this a big deal? I don't get why this is a big deal, guys. Phil Jackson to me is a hell of a coach. But he's a guy that's got to be in the locker room. One of the biggest thing that Phil Jackson, I think one of his gifts is the ability to manage personalities. You know, one of the things when you remember his coaching days, he used to do things that you didn't see normal happen. Like now teams going to run, timeout. You see all the coaches go timeout. Let's start the run. Phil Jackson will sit back and be like, no, go, let them figure it out. And it was his way of building trust in his teammates. In his team, and it was a way of saying you guys can figure this out. You know what to do, right? If it's not in a coaching capacity, I don't want to hear nothing Phil Jackson got to say. You can tell me about experience, yeah. But to me, he's for one, the Russell Westbrook situation is not something he's familiar with. He's never had a player that wasn't like his person. He dealt with Kobe's and Jordans and these guys that was efficient, not even necessarily efficient, but effective. These were A-list superstars. We talking people in the GOAT conversation. Like it or not, Shaq, who is often not in the GOAT conversation, if he's not in the GOAT conversation, he's definitely in the most dominant conversation. Happy late birthday to Shaq, even though he do say some wild things these days. But what I did notice yesterday when it was his birthday, happy 50 to the Big Diesel. And you go back and you look at some of the highlights of the things that Shaq was doing, you'll be like, man, Shaq was dominant. Like it was unstoppable. Like there's no way Shaq wouldn't get at least 50. Now that's on the offensive end. Now on defensive end, I don't know about that. They're gonna pull him out of there. They're gonna pull him out and make his big butt play defense, and that's a whole nother story. Yeah, I don't know how that'll work. But the scoring, he will. Oh my God, it'd be amazing. I love to see Shaq and Giannis go at it. Rudy Gobert would not be in a defensive player conversation if he had to guard Shaq every game. But anyway, I digress. Y'all know I like to go on my tangents. But I said that to say those are the type of personalities that Phil Jackson had to manage. You know, he managed guys with personality, but their numbers and their winning was right on par with that. Russ, unfortunately, is not on that level. You're not putting Russ in that conversation. Russ' numbers are good, but they are not, it's not GOAT level numbers. Like, yeah, he can get triple doubles and that's fine. But it's not, I don't think this is something Phil Jackson is familiar with. They say he's been consulting all year long. What a year. All right. Now, I will go as far as to say that the fact that, you know, they're looking outside, they're trying to talk to someone about this. I don't know if it's a good. I want to say it's good. They're trying to figure this thing out, but man, we fourth quarter, baby. We're in the fourth quarter of the season, baby. It's barbecue mildew. Put up or shut up. It ain't. Listen, if you ain't figured it out by now, listen. Okay. Let's cut the crap. All right. Let's be honest. For the Lakers to do some damage, LeBron gonna have to turn back the hands of time and just go ape, and that's what it's gonna have to be at this point. And hope somebody else come along. That's the only real hope you got with the Lakers. Yeah, Anthony Davis come back sometime, whenever. But what are you going to get from him? Are you going to get Anthony Davis, early, dominant Anthony Davis, aggressive Anthony Davis, or the Anthony Davis you look at and go, bro, 6 shots in an entire game, no shots in the fourth. So, and first of all, they say it's not fair. It's not fair to ask somebody 37 years old to say, hey, man, can you put this team of Hall of Famers on your back and carry them to the playoffs and try to make some noise, or actually these guys to step up and play their role. I will say the fact that Phil Jackson is consulting means about as much to me as this pen on this table. It makes no sense to me. I could care less about. I've not seen him in a role. Now if you'd have told me, and I know this ain't possible, you'd have told me Jerry West was consulting. I'm like, hey. You know, you'd have told me, hey, Pat Riley looking at it, okay, hold on now. That's something for me to get excited about. Because that's somebody with some track record that I can go, oh, okay, yeah, you know, hey, they put some things together. These guys, Phil Jackson, obviously, the guy from the Knicks. We're not talking Coach Phil Jackson. We talking Executive Phil Jackson. No, I'm good on that, player. Y'all can keep that one. That mean nothing to me. So hopefully Lakers figure this thing out. Got a great win. Was it Saturday night? They got a big win, 56 from LeBron, which is not fair to ask him to do. And I know I misquoted that too. I said 60. What happened was they put the stat up. It said Kobe 60, LeBron 56. And you know, when I see Kobe, I'm like, oh, Kobe, there's 60 stuck in my head. So anyway, but that's what it is, man. So yeah, Phil Jackson consulting on the Lakers mean nothing to me. I just a waste of time. I'm not seeing him in a successful executive role, and why is he consulting? With that being said, guys, please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, man, you guys be great.